right. Hello, guys. I have done a quick RoboTaxi napkin math Excel sheet here. And when I say quick, this has been on the way for 5 years. I'm an investor in Tesla since 2019, 2020. All these numbers I have been doing a lot of research on, and I've seen several RoboTaxi videos on YouTube, and I think they're far too complicated and they are lacking like basic calculations. So this is my very simple RoboTaxi napkin math video. So let's see here. And again, this is not investment advice at all. I've done my own research. I'll try to explain to you very quickly and easily. So I've done a base case and a bull case. Let's take the base case. All these numbers are based on Google and Grok and ChatGPT of existing taxi Waymo services now. So I'll take you through this. So for the base case, I came up with a net revenue per year number in dollars of $26,000. The way I did this was I asked Google and ChatGPT and Grok, how much does a Waymo drive and a Lyft and Uber driver drive per day, and what is the number of paid miles versus total miles? They came up with a number that said 250 in peak days for Waymo. I cut that. I took 100 total miles from this number to be conservative here, and the paid miles would be 60 to 80 of these miles again per Google. So I was conservative and took 60 as well. And as you can see, the total revenue, net revenue per day would be the base fare, the price per mile times total miles, total paid miles, then subtracted by the maintenance per mile. And this maintenance per mile number I've gotten from Google as well, and I think it would be even lower actually for Tesla Robotaxi, but I'm conservative, and this is the in dollars as well. So the net revenue per day is the total revenue minus the maintenance per total miles. And I have a base fare of $1 and a total trips of 15 trips per day. So that would be $15. I think this base fare price could be even higher. Again, I'm conservative here. Let me know if you have any other numbers than this. I think it's quite spot on and again conservative as well. I would love to show you all my Grok and ChatGPT and Google search, but this would be too long for the video. I think this is, in my opinion, quite spot on and even conservative. Okay, let's go to the Robotaxi base case. As you can see here, very simple math. I've taken the number of Robotaxis accumulated for the year, and then I've done my math on the Robotaxi net income, which is of course the net revenue per year times number of Robotaxis, which will then give me this earnings per share. I've divided by the number of shares. I've even, to be conservative, put this number a bit up. I think it's 3.2 billion shares right now. And then I've multiplied by the PE with the market cap as well. And then we get the stock price. And this is just what Robotaxis does to the stock price, not including Optimus or anything else at all. I think the Robotaxi accumulated number is quite hard to be right on, but I think these numbers are great, and I even think I'm conservative here in 2030, because when Tesla takes the safety driver off and they could just scale these things like crazy, because as Elon has said, why do they even build this unbox process of the new Robotaxi? It's to like pump out as many as possible. Right now they produce almost 2 million cars per year. If just 10% of those goes into Robotaxi, these numbers will be crazy much higher. But let's be conservative now. So this is what the stock price would be. In my Robotaxi bull case, I've bumped these numbers up because I think when the base fare price is so low and the price per mile is so low, the demand will be much higher. And I think the maintenance for the base case is a bit too high. I think the maintenance would be lower at scale. This gives me this number in revenue per day or per year. And the robotaxis accumulated, again, in my opinion, would be much higher than the base case whenever they get the regulations and the safety driver off. They could just scale. FSD is not going to get any worse. It's only going to get better. And I think in 5 years, the amount of robotaxis will be crazy. Maybe also from Waymo, not only Tesla. And people come up with the arguments that there can only be like, let's say, 100,000 robotaxis in the United States. I completely disagree with this because when the price per mile drops, everybody and their mom would be taking a robotaxi instead of the bus. People want to be left in peace and not have to deal with a taxi or Uber driver. Well, and then as you can see, the PE is much higher in Tesla stock than other stocks because it's a growth stock. As you know, both the Amazon and Nvidia PEs has been much higher in the growth phase. Right now, the PE is, I think it's almost 200, so why not put a 200 PE? And then I've actually dropped the PE all the way to 50. I even think 50 could be a bit low, since we have Optimus scaling as well here, and there will still be so much hype around the stock. As we can try in the base case, we can try and put 100 in PE, which would be more like it. This gives over 1,000 in stock price contributions, but let's be conservative for now. Guys, this is my first video. I'm very new to this. Please let me know, what do I do anything wrong here? This is not just something I came up with in one day. It took a lot of research. Like, this is why I invest in Tesla. I don't see even a stock contribution of only $500 conservatively would be massive from Robotaxi. Since there are also energy and Optimus and car sales and FSD revenue and FSD renting out FSD to other automakers, um, solar panels and Dojo as a service as well. There's so many other um, things than Robotaxi. So please be the devil's advocate in the comments. Let me know, what do I do wrong? Do I have too many Robotaxis here? I think not. Is the PE too high? Are these numbers way off, or am I doing all right?